Hello, chat. How we doing? How we doing? Type 1 in the chat so I can say hello. How we doing? How are we today? Average Tom, welcome. Steel. Madalena, Bagel, Creeper, Bluey, Astral, Peyton, Ella's World, Chocolemi, Jen Lost Silver, Catherine, Miss Knight. Shouldn't be an Erebus voice. I don't have this thing on, do I? No, I don't. Axolotl fan, welcome to the stream. How are we doing today, gamers? Hopefully you're having a good day. I'm hoping, at least. We're going to be vibing. We're going to be chilling. It's going to be a pretty straightforward stream. And I'm going to be talking about a few things. Erebus voice, what do you mean? I'll explain in like 2 seconds. Alright, first, let's just go ahead and do something real quick. Which is, Hi. How are we doing? It's been a while since I've actually had my face for once. But hello. Hopefully you're keeping well. I'm gonna readjust my white balance because it's being weird. Okay, I think it's okay now. You have a nose? I didn't know it was possible. I didn't nose. Anyways, hopefully everyone's having a good day, as I mentioned. Welcome to my little brief stream. And I'm going to be talking about a few things today, in regards to the channel as a whole. Because there's a lot to talk about. Is that TheStoryPainter? Is that Rhea P. Hart from hit series Resonance? Well, that's cool. It's epic. That's epic to see. But welcome. Sit back, relax. We're gonna talk about a few things. There's no P. I think there is. I for some reason I feel like there is. Don't know why. I just get that vibe, you know. I just get that vibe from you. But regardless, welcome back. It's been a while since I've done a stream on YouTube, and hello. Today, I'm going to be talking about a few things in regards to the channel. As many of you know, we've been going through a few things in regards to getting things ready. And I don't know, there's just a bunch of announcements I'd like to go over, at least getting it off the top of my head. So hopefully you sit and listen. I shouldn't be too long-winded, and rather you're watching this live, which I appreciate if you are. Or if you're catching up, I just urge you, please stick around. This is going to be very important, just for future channel stuff. So, overall, yeah, we've been doing content for a little bit now. This year is going to be 8 years, which I think is quite nutty to think about. In December, I'm going to do the 8-year anniversary for the channel, which I think is kind of wild to think about, kind of weird. It's very strange. I don't know. Yeah, it's really weird. It's pretty crazy to think about. It's way too long. Exactly. And it's just kind of nutty. In the meantime, we've been working on a lot of new projects, which are going to be sick as hell. I cannot stress that enough. Man is getting old. I really am. I think I'm aging at a rapid rate, personally. I just think I am. But even though the channel's old, we got more stuff to talk about. I first kind of wanted to talk about a little bit of the Painter's Office, a little bit, because I know there's been the series that has been running for a while now, and I know that it's gotten a little bit long-winded. I get it. I know some of the recent episodes have been a little bit odd, to say the least. And I will say, I understand, and I see it. The thing is, right now, is that the Painter's Office is kind of like a transition point right now, which is kind of weird to explain. Essentially, we've been working on 2 series that are finally kind of almost ready to be shown off. To put it in the greatest way possible, these are series that we've been working on since, like, Remnant Season 2. Which is kind of crazy. So, all the way back in Remnant Season 2, we've been essentially planning all this stuff. And so now it's finally coming to fruition. So, it's been taking a very long time. But I think it's going to be worth it in the end. And I think it's going to be really sick. So, I know Painter's Office, a lot of people have been enjoying it. And I also know a lot of people have not also been enjoying it. But don't worry, normal type of content that I make is coming back. It's just a little bit of a transition period for me. So I do apologize. Something I wanted to bring up is just the new series as a whole. How do I explain this to the best of my abilities? As many of you know, I have no plan to go back to doing FNAF content. I think that's been a period of my life that I've kind of closed, and I just feel like it's time for me and my team to kind of move on from that. I know a lot of people still ask, hey, are you doing a FNAF Season 4? Or, you know, we did an April Fool's video where it's like, hey, is this actually going to be a thing? We're not doing FNAF Season 4. I'm just going to be full honest with you. We're kind of burnt out of FNAF, just as a whole. Not only just me, but my team. All right, Bagel, I see you. And so FNAF is kind of no longer our calling in what we're wanting to make. I feel like we can make so much more inventive ideas. I feel like we can make more creative ideas than just simply a FNAF series. That's just what I feel like when it comes to my channel, is I want to try and explore and do new things. For example, if we didn't try and do new things, we wouldn't have like Helltaker be a thing, that a series that surprisingly a lot of people enjoyed. And even like Remnant, a lot of people were very cautious, but they watched it and like, oh, this is kind of good. So we want to take a little bit of a risk, do something a little bit different, and that's what we're working on. So I want to talk about the new series for a little bit, because there's something I'm really proud of, and something, again, that we've spent at least over a year working on. Probably we're going into almost like 2 years now of at least just concepts, putting it to paper, building the whole thing. The one build is alone taken about a year to do, and I think it's one of the prettiest builds in Minecraft roleplay as a whole. So it's going to be really sick. Are all the series that you do connected as lore? So most of them are. And I'll go into it very soon. They at least showcase an aspect of it. And I can't entirely explain how. The new Dawnbreaker series is 100% yes. Multiversal, yes, to a certain extent. Again, I want to keep Dawnbreaker as its own originality. It's something that it's my story that I've worked on. And it's my own world that I've kind of created. Multiverse still has really cool aspects to it, but it's not going to be involved with like BMC and stuff like that. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. But those two series are going to be connected to the lore that we have. The only one that really doesn't is Painter's Office, because it's the Painter's Office. I don't really know how I would be able to tie in a cloned, Rhea thing as part of the lore, but it is what it is. So we've been running a few things. Series. We've been working on an ARG that's on our website. If you want to go check that out, that's pretty cool. But overall, it's going to go back to how I like to make content in the more of the darker type of content in a way. And it's going to be just really cool. And what we have planned is going to be really cool. So yeah, that's essentially the aspect of the series. When is Dawnbreaker Episode 1 going to come out? I don't know yet. Solely because it's going to be pretty scripted and there's going to be a lot of cinematics with it. Because we're kind of upping the quality that we have on the channel instead of like the quantity. I don't know. I don't like shitting out videos every day, I've come to realize, because it's just a lot of work. If it's a series I'm like really vibing with, then yes. But I want to focus more on a little bit of the quality because that's what I like doing and that's what I like to make. But Dawnbreaker Episode 1, I'm not sure yet. We're still waiting for a few skins as well, for HD skins. We also have to do a little bit of building. Luckily, our build team has grown, that we're not having to rely on like 3 people to try and do the entire thing. We actually have like a proper build team now, and it's going to be pretty sick. I want to listen to the stream, but I also got to do homework. Do both. There you go. Do both. But yeah, we have a whole build team now, and it's going well. So I want to talk about a few series real quick that are really cool, and we've announced both of them. As a heads up, I don't really think I'm going to be doing any more teasers or trailers for them because I just kind of want to start putting them out because it's taken a long time to get there. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. And I do apologize because I know I've done like trailers and stuff for a while now. So I'm going to bring this up. Many of you have already seen this before. Oop, wrong thing. That's Discord. I'm actually going to delete that one because I don't actually need that anymore. There we go. Whoa. Whoa. What the fuck? Hi? What? Okay, well, anyways. Yes. This series. Multiversal. Can't believe you leaked DMs. There was no DMs leaked. It was my public Discord server, Astral. I can't believe you. But, anyways, this is the Multiversal series, which I think is very cool. And this is the one we've been working on since, like, I don't even know how long now. Again, it's at least been a year, almost 2 years, for this whole series to try and be made. The best way I can explain it, in the way that we have explained it in the Discord and in the community post, is that if you've ever seen Kingdom Hearts, and you mix Kingdom Hearts with a little bit of Mario Galaxy, that is what this series is going to be. And I think that is sick, because I don't think anyone has done an aspect of like that. There's been, series that have, like, crossovered with other things, because as you can see, there's some interesting characters in the side here. But it's going to be Kingdom Hearts style, where there's an actual story to it, if that makes any sense. There's actually going to be a story to it. There's going to be progression with it. There's going to be actual stakes in it. Because guess what? Chat, in case this is pretty crazy, what you do going through realities might have a change on, how the world works. But essentially, yes. That is how it's going to work. It's going to be like a Kingdom Hearts series. So if you've ever seen Kingdom Hearts 2, it's going to be very much kind of like that type of progression. So instead of like Disney worlds, we're going to games that the entire team enjoys, and we're going to do a world on it, which I think is sick. I think it's so cool. What is Kingdom Hearts? It's essentially a RPG game composed by Disney and Square Enix, and you essentially go through this universe and go to different Disney worlds, and you help out with the story and essentially protect these stories, preserve them from guys that want to go in and mess it all up, essentially. That's the least spoiler Kingdom Hearts thing I could explain. But essentially, it's preserving the world itself from bad guys that want to go in and cause a bunch of harm. That's the simplified version of it. So that's kind of like the plan for this whole thing, is to go to these different worlds. And I think another thing is that we want to respect which world we go to, right? We're wanting to stick a little bit to... We're wanting to stick to the story, how it progresses in that world. But also, we want to put our own little spin on it and have, like, the consequences of going through, space and time, because, that gets a little bit rough! But as you can see, there's some really cool characters. If you join my Discord, you can see all of them. And that might be a little bit of a hint to some of those worlds we're going to be going to. So, yes, I think it's going to be a cool series. We've all worked really hard on it. I'm just going to showcase this off because this was in the Discord too. This is the build that took a year. I can't show you the full picture yet of what it looks like not in this little thing, essentially. This little, like, filter and everything. But this is a side shot of the build that took about a year. I'm not going to explain what it is yet, but I'm going to say it's one of the prettiest things that has been in a Minecraft roleplay, just as a whole. It looks sick. So, that is how that is going to be. My best explanation, without giving too much away, think of something like Rosalina's Observatory. All I'm going to say. That's the most I could say. I'm not revealing anything else. So they're going to be normal swords because I don't want it to be Kingdom Hearts, right? I don't want it to be Kingdom Hearts. I want to put my own spin on it, essentially. So they're going to have, like, swords. They're going to have stuff like that. They're not going to have keyblades because I don't want it to be a Kingdom Hearts roleplay. I want it to be something a little bit more unique and a little bit more original. Because the characters that are going through these different worlds are completely new. The villain is completely new. And, you know, that's how we want to do it. Kingdom Hearts with a twist, exactly. Kingdom Hearts with a twist. And, you know, it's just, I don't know. I'm very proud of looking at all this because it's been a long time coming for all these. And it just, I don't know. It fills me with a lot of joy seeing that it finally has come into fruition. There's going to be, I think, 10 worlds that are going to be in the season 1. And they're going to be like 10 episodes apiece. So as a heads up, there's probably going to be like 100 episodes. And it's going to be sick. So make sure you watch it. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be really cool. There's seasons. If it does well, if you guys like this series, I will do more seasons of it. But as of right now, we have a big season lined up. So I want to introduce some of the characters because I think this is rather important. This is Jackson. This is the little scrimbly scramblo that I'm going to be playing in this whole series. Blue Seas, there's not a filler episode in those 100. I will confidently say that right now. There will not be a filler episode in that entire series. I hate filler episodes. So when I say that, like, this series, Dawnbreaker, is taking a long time, it's because we are factoring in that we don't want filler episodes. We want them all to be, like, unique. There will be an occasional filler episode if it's, like, you know, a Christmas special, you know, simple stuff like that. But Dawnbreaker and Multiversal are not going to have filler episodes because I don't want filler episodes. I want people to come back and they're like, rah, story. But anyways, this is Jackson. He's a little scrimbly scramblo. This art was made by Spooky Chi, or as many of you know her as October or Toby. And this is Jackson. He's just like such a little, yeah, he's such a little scringly, a little poingy spoingy, if you will. And I love his design. I don't know. He's just so awesome. Those are not blue Oreos. Those are little stars. And, I don't know. He's really awesome. Listen, I want to see fan art of Jackson so much. Listen, if you post any fan art, make sure you put it in my Discord just so I can react to it because I love seeing it. Anyways, Jackson, I love him. I haven't shown this one off yet. But, you know, I'll go ahead and do it, I suppose. Unless you guys don't want me to. I don't have to show off the other character if you guys don't want me to. Would you guys want to? Yes, no, maybe? Should I show off the other one that was on the screen? The other girl with, like, the little antenna thing? Maybe? Yes? Okay, fine. Alright. If you're asking nicely, I suppose. This is the other character. And her name is Astra. And she's a little specimen, to say the least. She is a very little specimen. And she will be played... I'm going to reveal just some of the actors, okay? I'm not revealing everyone who's playing in it. But this character will be played by Spooky Chi. Or Toby. And she is a little creature. I'm going to bite her. No, I think she's going to bite you before anything. But yeah. Like, I love these little things. They're so awesome. What do you guys think? Everyone loves Astra? That's good to hear. I'm glad. I'm glad everyone likes Astra. Scringlow? I agree. So yeah, that is Astra. Very silly. They make me so silly. It's not a Tamagotchi. It's similar to what humans call a Tamagotchi. But these little guys help track your location and stuff. Just a little great deal. That's all. They're silly. They're very silly. Now, I can showcase 2 other characters. But they don't really have references yet. like the ones that Astra and Jackson have. Do you guys still want me to show you kind of like what they're gonna look like? Or no? Or should I wait? Maybe I'll wait because I don't have references yet. I don't know. I don't have references yet. Fine. I'll show them. Just keep this in mind. I don't have any references for them yet. So we had to get some like examples for the skins and everything. So this guy is going to be named Gobbert Buckleball, and you'll have no idea who would voice this character. No idea whatsoever. I'm sure that you would never guess in a million years who who would voice this character ever, bro. No, you think Fish Fishington would voice Gobbert Buckleball? No, bro. Surely not. This seems like a Steel voice character. That's certainly not. I don't think Fish Fishington would voice this character. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like him, you know. It doesn't seem like him that he would voice a goblin character. You feel me? Okay, Mustard, I have to ask you a question. Should I show off the one guy? I can show off the fourth character, but that's about it. Okay, fine. Again, not a proper reference. I just want to forward you. This guy's disgusting, and I love him. This is Reggie Griswart. And, he is atrocious in every conceivable way possible. But this is Reggie Griswart, voiced by Mustard Bucket. If you have ever seen Eddie from Christmas Vacation, this is him. And some of you may not have ever watched Christmas Vacation, so I don't know. If you have, you're in for a treat, because Eddie is exactly like this character. So, yeah, that's Reggie, a gross, disgusting spawn of everything. And he's going to be voiced by Mustard Bucket. Yeah. Awesome. He looks like a dropout. Yeah. Be posting in the Discord later. Yes, I will. But yeah, overall, the Multiversal series is... I'm proud of it. I will honestly say that. I'm proud of it. I think it's going to turn out so well. If you can guess what worlds we're going into in the teaser image we put in announcements of our Discord, discord.gg/TheStoryPainter, by the way. It's kind of cool. Just saying. I might have to just, I might just have to put it in the chat, you know? But if you can try and guess all of them correctly, I think it's interesting. He's greasy. He's like the most greasy, like gross guy, I think, known to man. And I'd say that honestly. But something I want to point out real quick is that I think most people got who's going to be in the, like, what some of the worlds we're going to go to with all this. But everyone could never figure this guy out. I'm just going to say this straight up. You've seen this guy in one of my series before. You've seen him before. So you just have to connect the dots. That's all. So just to point that out there for everyone. Because it would be, it'd be a little silly if people could figure it out. Because, people are just, it's just a silly little moment, Just silly. So yeah, that's Multiversal. I would ideally, if everything goes well, I would like to have it launched by October. I can't be 100% certain. Is that Amori? I don't know. Is it? I guess you'll have to find out. But, yeah. October, I'm hoping. I'm not going to make any promises. But that's what I'm shooting for. There will be a premiere. There will be an announcement in my Discord when it drops. So know that you will be informed. It's going to be fun. Anyways, Multiversal. Yay! Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, and I hope you guys are excited for it. What's the tentacle at the bottom of the screen? I don't know, bro. I don't know why everyone keeps asking me this. I think it's perfectly fine. I don't see what the issue is with that thing, you know? I don't get it. Anyways, next thing I'm going to talk about is Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker is one that is taking me a severely long time, longer than it needs to be, because I want it to be perfect, frankly. I wanted to go a little bit more cinematic. I wanted to go a lot more interesting. I wanted it to go into BMC lore as a whole. And I've kind of specified this. If you took Dark Knight 1984 and you put SCP Foundation, the elements of that, not exactly SCP Foundation, but you take those three elements and you put them in one series, that's what Dawnbreaker is going to be. It's going to be cool. For those that are not in my Discord, that are only on YouTube, there are going to be some returning characters that are coming back. Now, mention their outfits are more than likely going to change as a heads up. This was just temporary for those, just to kind of show off some little bit of some teasers and everything. But for example, we've got the boy failure coming back. We have James Whittaker will be returning to the series as the main character. Personally, because I have way too much fun with this guy. And I think he's the silliest of sillies, personally. 22, probably. I don't remember his age. I'm just going to be full real with you. It's too difficult to figure out. Third part. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Peyton. Anyways, this is James Whittaker. He's going to be in the new series. He's going to be the main character of it. So, very cool. Character that was not kind of revealed on the community post yet. Hi, Gav. We're doing an update for the main channel. Anyways, next one is a character that many are ecstatic about. And I'm not entirely sure why. Everyone seems to love this character to a crazy extent. I just don't really get it. I love how the chat immediately erupts as soon as I say that. But yeah, Steve will be returning as a character. So I hope you enjoy with that. He's very silly. And I'm going to be going into more of Steve in this series, which I think will be awesome. So think of the Dawnbreaker series as me actually going into the original characters and what they are, what they do, stuff like that. It's going to be cool. Okay? Hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. The third one I'm going to reveal that has been revealed like at the moment. Because I still have to make other character cards for everyone else. I don't know if you guys ever heard of this guy. You know, I don't know. I don't know if you've ever heard of this guy before. But he's kind of a weird one, to say the least. He's kind of odd. He's kind of a weird guy, you know? Bagel. Bagel. I'm in a call with you right now, and I'm deafened. Hold on. Bagel!
Oh, good heavens! Good heavens!
You did not just say... You did not just put that emoji to Boppo.
I saw that, and I want to kill Bagel.
Hey, Bagel. Hey, Bagel, want to explain yourself?
I don't know what's happening. I'm asleep.
Hey, Bagel, you wanna also explain what you said about James Whittaker?
No! Nothing was said.
Did you...
Josh,
do you simp for James, Bagel?
Josh, just go back to your stream. Go back to your stream.
Go back to your
What was
stream.
said? No. What was said about James?
They said they had. Actually, no. I'll let Bagel say it. I'll let Bagel.
Go on, Bagel.
Listen,
Go
okay.
on, share the class.
boy failures, right?
Yeah.
I like them. Listen.
Anyways, I've had about enough of that one. But anyways, Boppo will be making return to this series. So I hope you are excited for that. Also, I want to show off something very neat I hope you don't mind. But we're giving Steve a little bit of a glow up. I showcased this a little bit ago, but we gave Steve a little bit of a glow up, chat. Hope you don't mind. This silly guy, if you will. We gave him a little bit of a glow up. Tired chats. Like, you guys make me laugh. But yeah, he's a very silly guy now. An actual proper reference for him. So people are not confused about what they're seeing about this guy. So hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. Who is Steve? He's a character in our series. You'll learn to love him. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a very chill individual. Look at him. I like the person who made this reference is Oka or Okavari. So make sure you go show them some support because they're a really cool artist. But yeah, Steve is a little silly guy that I just wanted to showcase a little bit of. So yeah. Does Steve still eat everything? Yes, he's the exact same Steve. That, you know, Joseph, yeah. Unsupervised, propane, exactly, propane. He's a little bit hungry, chat. He's a little bit hungry. But that's as much as I could explain about the Dawnbreaker series at this time. Because if I say any more, it's going to spoil things. So I would like to apologize. I cannot show any more. So you'll just be very excited when we get there. The next thing. And also, I don't know when Dawnbreaker's coming out. I'm shooting for this fall, but I'm not 100% sure. So, my bad. Another thing I'd like to bring up is something I've been working on. Maybe you know about it. I announced it a little bit ago. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. Not sure. But I've been working on a big story project as a whole. Let me just bring it up over here. Give me a second. Okay. You know this project? You know this project I've been talking about recently? This one? This one, right? This is a really cool project, okay? There's been a lot of really neat lore that's been taking place. L plus ratio. But listen, it's a cool series. I'm playing the villain in it. I have a I have a villain POV, so check it out if you would be so kind. I'm going to be putting everything over on my VODs channel as a heads up, where I'm going to put all my Resonance SMP VODs and everything over there. It's taken a little bit because I've been a little bit busy. But there's already 2 VODs over there if you'd like to get acquaintance with yourself with the character of Erebus Chernabog. I don't know, I just think it's a really cool series and something we've all worked on quite a bit. I mean, look at this. See? 2 of these already. If you'd be so kind, check them out and watch our POV. I'm going to try and make like a simplified video on my main channel soon. But if you'd go check them out, it would literally mean a lot to go watch it. I'll link it right here. It's just the TheStoryPainter VODs. There's the link right there. If you could subscribe, if you could go watch, I even have like all my playthroughs of like Amori and everything over here, so it's just really neat. But yeah, all of our Resonance stuff is turning out really cool. And if you like me voicing crazy villains, you will also like this. And there's a lot of cool people in it too. Freaking, there's Steel, there's Charade. There's actually a lot of people in chat that are from it. But if you see Bagel, if you see, you know, Spoofy, there's a lot of cool people in it. So literally go check it out. I just want to showcase this real quick because I worked hard on this. And yeah. Listen. If you like angst, okay, this will probably be the series for you. So just a little bit of a... you know, nothing wrong that would ever happen in this type of series, you know? Nothing bad. Nothing would go awry. You know, nothing horrible. Nothing bad would ever happen. Nothing bad would ever happen in this series. There'd be no torture, no horrible things that would ever happen. Nothing bad would ever happen, you know.
You will become beautiful.
Anyways, I don't know, just very cool. A very cool series. You should check it out because I would appreciate it if you would be so kind. Yeah. And again, if you want to see Erebus Chernobog, you should go check it out. This light is in my eye, and it is hurting my eye. So yes, Resonance. And also, I stream all that stuff live on my Twitch, which I think is kind of cool. So, in case you want to watch more of my streams, I've said this a dozen times, I stream over on Twitch now. I don't stream on YouTube anymore. So go check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/TheStoryPainter. It is not hard to miss if you're in my Discord. Yeah. So, I think that's about it. But I'm going to answer some questions since I am here. And y'all are kind of cool, I would imagine. So do you guys have any questions about the series as a whole? Anything like that? Oh, also, if your SMP is going to be, it's going to be reset, as a heads up. Yeah, I just did a stream today. You know, characters die, that's all. Do you have a sugar-free drink, Josh? Glad you asked. G Fuel. It's pretty cool. Use code TheStoryPainter. Just saying. But, yeah, any questions before I head off for the night? Or anything like that? Because, altogether, I think I've gone through everything the best that I possibly have done. And I'm very excited. So, hopefully this fall, a bunch of these new series will drop. And yeah, honestly, also check out the website. Is there going to be a D class in the Dawnbreaker series? It's not going to be SCP, if that's what you're asking. Like, it's not SCP. It's, like, its own thing. When can I come out of the basement? No. Is there anything else to find on the website? I'm not sure. Is there? Smoking on that mini pack? When's the next lore meeting? I don't know, Spoofy. When I figure out a time, you know? We gotta think of the next course of action, because there's still stuff that hasn't been done yet, so... We're just kind of vibing. We're kind of chilling. Will Josh return? So, Josh, the character... Maybe. You have to see, I guess. You have to find out. I don't think so, Spoofy. Josh, can we have a monologue in Erebus's voice? No. No. I have an announcement to make. Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch-ass... Josh, when will you make Eris Smoke emote in Twitch? I can try, but I feel like that would be very much against Twitch TOS. Would smooch Remnant Josh? Of course you would, Ross. Wouldn't you? Of course you would. Anyways, I think that's it for questions then. Played in the copy pasta Krakios made? No, I'm not doing that. Videos made my day. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. So, as a heads up, videos might be coming to a halt a little bit until we can get some of these new stuff done. So, I have one more episode of Painter's Office for now. It's not going to be the end of the series yet. But we're going to be halting some videos just so that we can kind of get things caught up and finished. So, as a heads up, there probably is not going to be any videos after the next episode of Painter's Office until we can get the Multiversal series and hopefully the Dawnbreaker series up and running, because they're going to take a lot of time. And I just want to do that, you know? So I do apologize. What is the first thing that's going to release, Dawnbreakers or Multiverse? I think we're closer to Multiversal than we are Dawnbreaker. So probably Multiversal will be first. Can we get the Erebus laugh? No, listen to my stream earlier today. I hurt my voice doing it. I did the Erebus, like, laugh on there. Listen, voicing Resonance has been fun. Easily my favorite character I've played yet. There's something about voicing a evil little scheming doofus. The laugh terrified a lot of people. How do people keep coming up with questions? I don't know. Anyways, chat, that's going to be it for today's little update. I hope you had a good day. And I hope you're all excited for the new series and what we have planned. Please join our Discord if you'd like to see more sneak peeks, because I'm going to be putting a bunch of them on there. And as well as, you know, just get to meet new people. You get to also get notified when we go live and when we upload stuff. So it's just kind of like a plus, you know. I don't know why no one is not a part of it, because I think it's a really cool thing. But anyways, have a good day. I'll talk to y'all later. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me. Like, truly, it means a lot. And I will see you all next time. Bye.